Well, I want to walk you through a couple numbers. Here in Covington, about 25% of the population is living in poverty. If you go down the street to Newport, that number is about 33%. And then over to Erlanger, it's about 11%. So this issue of poverty, it's not exclusive to Covington, but some local experts say it will take a regional approach to actually address the issue.
Lines are drawn and you can see it.
The difference between the haves and the have-nots.
I think we need to do a better job.
Katrina Bowman-Thomas is the executive director of the Northern Kentucky Community Action Commission, a nonprofit helping serve those living in poverty, including in Covington. She says overall poverty levels have been dropping statewide.
We know that the efforts that we're putting in place, the programming that we have in place, that we are seeing some effects of that.
But that more needs to be done as a region to address the issue.
A lot of our families are left behind because of barriers like transportation, education. That's a regional issue too.
According to U.S. Census data, the poverty level in Campbell County is about 11%. Boone is 7% and Kenton is 12%. And when it comes to homelessness, all 4 homeless shelters in the area are located within Kenton, or rather Covington. Still, a draft ordinance, one that would put stricter regulations on Covington shelters, has some questioning Covington's commitment to serving this population. Last week, Mayor Joe Meyer told WCPO it's a way to strengthen how the city serves the homeless. He said, "We are saying to shelter operators, make sure your place is safe, compliant with all standards, and that you don't expose the homeless to an environment that's not acceptable to you." He also said it's the start of a conversation, not the end of a conversation.
Hopefully this will be just the beginning of a larger conversation.
A thought Bowman-Thomas agrees with.
You know, what are we doing to make sure that we don't have people on the streets?
And as far as that draft ordinance, that is what is stirring some of this talk about poverty. The city says, remember, that it is just a draft right now, so there will be a lot of changes in that as they move forward with this and more discussion about it. Now, there is a commission meeting tomorrow night, but right now the ordinance is not on the agenda, but it still could come up if any of the commissioners bring up that topic during the meeting. Reporting live in Covington, Marielle Carbone, 9 on your side.